Wait, let me see. Alright, there. Um, yeah, sorry for having to adjust the camera. I thought I did it before I started recording, but apparently not. Um, anyway, it's Wednesday, so new episodes of Saiyuki Blast will be coming out today, but I'm not gonna watch it. I'll wait till Monday to watch, um, all new episodes of Saiyuki Blast, Kakegurui, and Sensei no Neami. Um, because right about now, with the fact that I went away to Cancun and everything, and it's all like so conveniently on the same number episode for each. Yeah, let's just leave it at that. Aside from that, yeah, I just watched the latest episode to, well, last week's latest episode to Saikuro Blast. Sanzo is still recovering from his injuries. To put it like what Gojo said, um, his right side is still medium rare, but as Hakai said, it'll take him a while to recover, and even if he does, he may not fully have use of his right arm anymore because I think his right arm really took the brunt of Kogaji's blast, even though it seemed like he was holding back. Like when you saw the ending of episode 9, his right arm looked like it was completely unusable. Like he won't be able to use that arm ever again. So basically, when he chants scriptures to use the Matan scripture, he needs both his hands. That may not even be a possibility. Even more with the fact that, by the thumbnail, it seems heaven has fired our merry band of travelers. A couple of things is they've made too many detours, which is kind of true. They've used their card up for more unnecessary things, which is not entirely untrue. In fact, they can't even deny that fact. Um, they put themselves in danger more times than they can count, and they've put others in danger unintentionally because the demons are hunting them. So they happen to just attack a random town that they're in. So that's not good either. And they also told them about the appearance, well, the reason behind Natsuku's sudden appearance, and the fact that he's a war god. And the reason why Heaven fired them is because they were also told that, as we know, Natsuku was the one who 500 years previously defeated Yumao, and his sudden possible revival is why he's probably woken up now. So Heaven has decided to shift the Sanzo Group responsibility of stopping the experiment to Natsuku, as he seems more appropriate to that task. But something completely does not seem right with the fact that he's emotionless. He's like, it seems like he wouldn't disregard human life in this whole thing, but he's ruthless towards demons, which is kind of what's needed. But um that might turn out to be a bad thing, as Heaven, I think, has had its one and most important duty as preserving human life. So as we saw in this episode, um the village, one of the villages that are close to Shura Sanzo's compound, that entire village went from human to demon somehow. Um, so should something like that happen again, if Heaven hasn't caught that little thing, um, then Natsuku, whether the demon be good or bad, he will probably dispose of them without hesitation. Like in this episode, we see Natsuku again being deployed somewhere, so fingers crossed that it's not that village, because if it is, then that's not good. I mean, yes, it's Heaven's duty to purge all evil in the world, but if a human turn into a demon not of their own volition, then does that count them as a bad demon or a good demon? Because remember, there was a time before all this happened that humans and demons lived prosperously with each other. So if time goes back to that again, then that should be fine. But if it doesn't, and a good demon suddenly goes berserk, then yes, maybe they hold on to their goodness long enough for them to be stopped, and they can hopefully, in their mind, die as a human. But something does not seem right, and it seems like we're not going to get the conclusion that well, definitely I want with this show and everything, because this just seemed like we got a full cop out, and yeah, they're not going to go down swinging. I mean, they're not going to go down without a fight. And also, they Sanzo and the rest alerted Gojo to the mark on the back of his neck. So where that goes in the next episode, I hope we get a little bit of an explanation about that, possibly from Sanzo, because it's not like he probably didn't notice it himself. I mean, come on, he's not stupid, so he certainly must have noticed that happening, even if it happened slowly. Um, but yeah, so hopefully things kind of get resolved in a way. But like, yeah, today's episode, I'm not gonna watch it. I'll wait till next week to watch it. Mostly because I have a lot of stuff to do, so I wouldn't be able to watch it. But yeah, so that's this review. Hopefully we get some form of good ending or whatever before next week's final episode. But if it ends kind of stupid, like yeah, they got fired from heaven, they're kicked off this assignment, and if it just so happens that they're just not gonna give us a good ending, like something to tie things together, that doesn't seem like it's open ended or forced or whatever, then maybe not give us another season as to this as to episode 10's shitty reasoning as to why they're being fired and everything. Give us a movie or something explaining maybe more. Maybe that would be more satisfying end to their journey. But just don't give us a fucking cop out like this. Like, come on. Anyway, that's enough from me. Um, so yeah, comments down below. Like, share, subscribe for more content. And like I said, um, I don't know if I've done this already, but like, yeah, I'm probably gonna leave a link to not being a sellout or whatever, not trying to bribe you off for money or whatever. Like, I'm just gonna leave a link to, I guess, Patreon or PayPal in my description down below, because I need a better camera than this. Watching the videos back that I recorded on this, the audio quality still isn't that good. It's a bit better than what I can hear on the camera itself, but yeah, I just need a new camera that actually supports external mic. So that's all for me. Luna out.